Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, if you didn't need to know any more evidence that Captain Black America Brave New World was going to be the biggest box office disastrous dumpster fire we've seen since the Marvels, well, ladies and gentlemen, as per usual with Marvel, who goes through directors faster than most of us go through underwear, it is currently being rumored out there that the director that was responsible for Captain Black America Brave New World has been completely and totally neutered. He has been essentially fired from his role over there, ladies and gentlemen, and even though he might have been present at the reshoots, he has no control over this film in any way, shape, or form. He has made it such a disastrous dumpster fire that Disney has had to yank all control from him in its entirety just to try to salvage this $450 to $500 million disastrous dumpster fire they are going to have on their hands. Boys and girls, there is no way at this point that this movie makes a profit in any way, shape, or form, and they are still doing more reshoots as of right now. This thing is still not a done deal, even though it comes out on February 14th. Yes, Valentine's Day, boys and girls. Won't you be taking your sweetheart to see Captain Black America Brave New World? Yeah, this thing's going to be a disaster, and I can't wait to see what happens with it. So we're going to check out this article from cosmicbook.news and also get over here, right over here to Game Rant, who confirms that we have more reshoots currently actively going on right now. But before we do, if you do enjoy our content, hit that like button, share with all your friends, and subscribe or follow if you have not already, boys and girls, because we are grinding, we are growing, and I could not do that without every single one of you. Also, leave us a comment in the section down below. Let us know what you think about this. How much money do you think the Captain Black America Brave New World movie is going to lose the Walt Disney Company? Do you think it's going to be $300, $400, $500 million? Do you think they're, what kind of box office do you think it's going to hit? Do you think 200 million? Do you think it's going to be worse than Captain? Do you think it's going to be worse than the Marvels? Better than the Marvels? Let me know what you think about all that in the comment section down below. And if you'd like to support the channel, please check out the links in the description as well. So, from cosmicbook.news and our dear sweet Matt McGloin, Captain Black America Brave New World director rumored out again. With Captain Black America Brave New World going through reshoots, it's again claimed that the film has lost its director Julius Onah. And yes, it is again going through reshoots. We've got Game Rant right over here. There's a video from a Giancarlo Esposito talking about his role as Sidewinder in Captain America Brave New World and teases that he's filming more and explains how a fan cast got him the role. And hey, I don't have any problem with that. I love it if a fan cast gets somebody a role, especially if they can do a good job at it. And Giancarlo Esposito is, I mean, he's an incredible actor. There's no doubt about it. He's some of the best stuff you ever see him in every scene. And when was this from? Oh, that's right, boys and girls. Just a couple of weeks ago, November 1st, 2024. So he could already be done with the reshoots that he had to go back for. Anybody know where he's been recently? I bet you it's been doing reshoots, which once again just causes this box office, this budget, what they're already talking about, is at least $400 million to balloon even farther. Ladies and gentlemen, this thing is going to be on the levels of Disney Star Wars, The Rise of Palpatine kind of bad money-wise, boys and girls. So according to the reports, those that have seen the early screenings have said Captain America Brave New World is a complete disaster. Boy, I wonder why they spent 3 months last summer redoing the entire movie. It's been further claimed that the movie has gone through extensive reshoots. Deadpool creator Rob Liefeld chimed in and said 4. And it's also said Red Hulk only takes part in one fight scene. Well, that CGI is awful costly, but not as costly as all the reshoots you've done. So yeah, it's probably going to be the end of it's probably the very last big fight scene at the very end of the movie that we've all seen from the trailers already between Captain Black America and the Red Hulk, where he literally should get completely and totally crushed as soon as one punch hits that shield and crushes that man, that human Sam Wilson below all of that. But seriously, that's probably you're going to get it at the end, and that's going to be it. They're going to be pushing all this stuff in the trailers and the teasers and everything else, and you're going to see him once. You're going to see him once in a good fight scene. Back in August, following the D23 release of Captain America Brave New World, you'll note director Julius Onah was MIA. I wonder why. A rumor followed that Julius Onah has been removed from being the director. As I went over it, it wouldn't be unheard of for Disney to remove directors, as Disney Lucasfilm removed Gareth Edwards from Star Wars Rogue One and had Tony Gilroy finish the movie. My insider also told me that Taika Waititi was removed from Thor Love and Thunder, which, thank God, we'll never see Taika Waititi at Disney ever again. So yeah, consider that Disney Star Wars Taika Waititi movie. Yeah, it's dead. It's not going to happen. It's dead, Jim. It's dead. Now, the latest rumor comes from the world of Real, which follows the recent reshoots. The site says that they are hearing that Julius Onah has likely been replaced as the director of Captain America Brave New World during the latest bout of reshoots. A source for the site says Julius Onah is in over his head. Whoa, color me shocked there. The Walt Disney Company, because of identity politics, decided to hire a guy that wasn't qualified for the job. By the way, how many credits does Charlene O'Boyd-Chinoy having to do for the Rey Star Wars movie? Yeah, boys and girls, Disney sure knows how to put identity politics over merit, now don't they? But apparently, obviously, this didn't work out for them very well at all. Now did it? There we go. So, as a source for the site says that Julius was in over his head, but it will at least keep his directing credit on the movie because he's being a good sport about it, claims the site source. Oh, yes, boys and girls, you know you have to play along. You know you have to play ball. You can't pout and whine and cry about it. Any chances of you ever working for the Disney company will go poof out the window. And trust me, none of these guys ever want that. So that's why most of them shut up and color and just play along with whatever Disney tells you to do. So yeah, you'll get to walk the red carpet. You'll still get all your pictures out there. You're still going to get your credit, but shut up and sit down, boy, because clearly you have screwed the pooch on this one. He's certainly not calling the shots on the movie, which the site says he's been plagued by reshoots and a ballooning budget. You think? It's further pointed out that Julius Onah didn't appear, and I believe wasn't even mentioned at the D23 back in August or the one in Brazil from last weekend, which also saw a new trailer release and had Anthony Mackie there to promote. Kinda weird not to have the director there now, isn't it, boys and girls? I wonder how many questions he'll actually field on the red carpet. World of Real does give an update, as following the report, they said they have been contacted by another source close to production who claims Onah was present on the additional shooting and that the new shoots have received great feedback. It's also claimed Onah will be doing press for the movie. Worth a mention is that both Edwards and Waititi did press for their movies. Onah not showing would basically be an admission the film is a complete disaster. The budget is also said to balloon to $400 million or more. Yeah, this thing's sitting at like 500 easy at this point, if not more. Like I said, this thing is on, and this is we know how much Disney Star Wars: The Rise of Palpatine cost because of the UTAG tax credits. It took us years to find out, but that movie cost them like $650 million. That's why even with the $1 billion box office it made, it still lost money. That's going to be the exact same thing with Captain Black America Brave New World, because at the end of the day, it's one of them situations where this movie is going to have to crack $1 billion to make it at the box office. It'd be a miracle if this thing cracked 500 million, let alone even sniffs $1 billion. And guess what? This is what Disney Marvel deserves. This is what they've gotten for spending the past few years concentrating on diversity, inclusion, and equity hires. They decided they want to replace a strong white male with a black man with no superpowers. And guess what? It's going to blow up in their face. Everybody would have been perfectly okay with Bucky as a choice. It makes sense. He's got the super soldier serum. It's how it worked in the comics, all of that other kind of stuff. And yes, Falcon was Captain America for a little while in the comics. But guess what? It doesn't sell the books, just like it doesn't sell tickets at the box office. That's why, as always, Marvel had to reboot and bring back our proper Captain America, ladies and gentlemen, and that's what's going to end up happening here. Sam Wilson is not Captain America, and he never has been. And guess what? The exact same kind of disaster it was trying to make him Captain America in the comics is going to turn out the exact same way in the MCU. And Disney Marvel, it's exactly what you deserve, because you failed to understand history. You failed to learn anything from its mistakes. You thought you knew better. You thought you could be like the Most High. You thought you could succeed with Captain Black America in a way that the comics never could. And now you're going to find out this is going to be the exact disastrous dumpster fire you were expecting. And I cannot wait to watch you lose hundreds of millions of dollars on more diversity, inclusion, and equity. After all, go woke, go broke.